Dear Elon Musk, Kimball Musk, and all SpaceX board members, officers, and lead investors. In 1962, when Rachel Carson published Silent Spring, insects were so thick upon this earth that you cannot drive a car very far, anywhere in the world, without its windshield becoming splattered with their bodies. Miss Carson would not recognize the world today. Windshields are clean, birds are starving, crops have no pollinators. Why have millions of people joined environmental organizations? Why did Jeff Bezos just create a $10 billion environmental fund? Why are wealthy people signing up to go live on Mars and leave the Earth behind? Because our home is being destroyed, and on some level, everyone knows. Do we really want to build learning gardens at our schools that will be pollinated with robotic bees? Do the oceans and Antarctica and all rainforests and wildlife preserves really need the internet? Do the immutable stars in the unchanging heavens really need competition from 10,000 or more moving lights? We believe in something better for us, for our children, and for insects and for all of life.
We are in front of SpaceX headquarters in Hawthorne, California. The awareness level of people is extremely low of what's going on up in the skies. People are starting to realize that 5G is being rolled out all over the US and all over the planet. A big support structure for that 5G network is going to be up in the sky with up to 80,000 or more satellites, each emitting incredible amounts of radiation. We're aware of what's going on and we don't consent.
Where the impacts on all beings of every new technology are studied and mitigated.
Number of satellites SpaceX has applied for with the FCC to launch into orbit around the Earth. 14,000 number estimated of peer-reviewed scientists study showing the harmful non-their biology effects of microwave radiation. 6,674 number of signature from the International Appear to Stop 5G on Earth in Space. 214 nations and territories, scientists, doctors, environmental organizations, citizens. 1967, the year the Outer Space Treaty was signed, requiring that uses of outer space be conducted to avoid its harmful contamination and adverse changes in Earth environment.
Not children, families, pets, the environment, our ecosystem, and now not even our space. This technology devastations are clear to cause different types of cancer in animals and humans, DNA damage, neurological damage, immunological issues, and other adverse health and environmental effects. Our bees, our birds, plants, food, and water sources will be affected.
The Brown Beret National Party, we're across the country. We've been around for a long time. We are fighters for civil rights, and so that's why it's important that we see this as a civil rights violation. It's also a violation of many treaties. It's a violation against humanity.
I have a custom as I go about my day of asking this question: how can I do the most good with the least amount of harm? I use this as a barometer when deciding on or judging a given course of action. Green Party of California. Position statement on 5G wireless technology environmental oversight. The federal government is fast-tracking a rollout of 5G technology. 5G 5G requires an additional 800,000 proposed small cell sites in the United States alone, packed in proximity to people, parks, and wilderness, as well as tens of thousands of satellites linked with an array of land-based macro towers. This infrastructure has already brought to market with no safety testing, and no environmental agency has set limits to ensure safety for living organisms such as insects, birds, or vegetation.
Where SpaceX and other tech companies take pride in offering the safest technology that brings the most benefit to the world with the least harm. Where satellite deployment is halted unless proven safe, and we can once again partake of our common heritage, the unobstructed skies.
Freedom, or you a robot.
I don't buy the hype of 5G. You don't run my life 5G. You won't ruin our life if the outcome of strife can be planned or stopped by me. Hey, Mr. Elon Musk, what the actual fuck? Satellites fill the sky with radiation. The planet's on a brick. We're asking you to think 5G seems great, but something's wrong with the equation.
For the benefit of us all, for the benefit of our children, the future generation, and for the benefit of this beautiful planet. Every one of you present today, I tell you, activate. The time is now. The place is here. Una nación no es una lengua, ni una raza, ni un territorio. Es una unidad de destino universal. A nation is not a language, not a race, not a territory. It's a universal unit. ¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede!
Enfrente del palacio te vengo yo a avisar que toda esta matanza la tienes que parar. Enfrente del palacio te vengo yo a cantar que toda esta matanza la tienes que parar. Dile cómo.
Who belongs in the circle of concern? Humans, animals, land, our environment? How do we protect who's in the circle of concern? And how can we help create a world with safe technology that has undergone scrutiny to ensure the health and well-being of all life on the planet over corporate self-gain? The heavens, our planet's last precious frontier, are not a commodity to be bought and sold and degraded for private commercial gain, but rather they're sacred and held in public trust. And we stewards here on planet Earth are legally and ethically responsible for their wise and careful exploration.